perfect start to the day.
New Radio Net presents the TJ and Riggins Show.
Just the best.
Thank you for being part of the new radio explosion.
Oh, hello, my friends.
Hello.
Hello, my friends. There's a guy that I follow on the social medias, and he calls himself the Fox because he looks exactly like a cartoon fox up in the face.
Oh.
And he's a Mexican fella, and he teaches you how to say things in Spanish that make you sound more authentic instead of just the textbook things, you know? Okay. So I never remember any of them, but when I almost said buenos dias, he said, don't say that if you want to sound like a native. Say it's something else.
They don't say, they just say it differently, or they say something else.
They say something else.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's funny.
So, but I can't remember any of them, so it doesn't do me any good.
Yeah.
My world is rocked knowing that they don't actually say buenos dias. That's crazy to me.
That's just an example.
Okay.
But it's stuff like that. Don't say hola. Say, whatever.
Yeah.
All right. So, Lindsay, you got a problem this morning? You got issues?
I mean, I got a lot of issues, but the one that is prominent on my mind is that I log in, I'm like logging into our little show, and then here I come and I'm talking to Riggins with my hands, and I look down. There is a brown, huge stain down. Now it's gone because I have this handy dandy baby wipe.
Okay. I was saying this looks like you put your arm in water, but okay. Now
it was repulsive looking because I think we all know what it was.
Yeah. Was it doo-doo from potty training?
So I smelled it and it didn't smell like it unless my nose is stopped up. So I just immediately took the baby woman I think it was.
Yeah, it looked out.
You would have smelt it though.
Oh no. I mean, it'll creep up on me during the day. I'll be like getting whiffs of it. I'll be like,
oh.
But I didn't have time to go change because here we were starting, and I was like, ugh. But this is the kind of I deal with, no pun intended.
Yeah. Yeah, and if you haven't kept up with the whole thing, Lindsay's husband is not potty trained. And so that's what all of this is coming from. She's trying. His mother failed him.
42 years old, bless his soul.
Uh-huh. Well, I mean, I wouldn't mind if you went and changed and missed a couple minutes of the show if you wanted to. I don't want you to sit there in a doo-doo shirt all morning.
It actually kind of makes it more funny, but I am going to change.
Okay.
He can't get it. So yesterday I was so angry. I took him to the store and I said, we're buying pull-ups. And he said, no, Mom. I said, we're doing it because I can't keep throwing away underwear. I can't.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not doing it. And he said, no, Mom, I don't even like PJ Masks. And I guess that's a show. They were on the underwear, I said, too bad we're getting PJ Masks just because you don't like, we're buying them. Here we are.
You haven't tried the mocking thing that I said, like telling him all of his friends think he's a baby and they're talking about him behind his back and stuff?
Well, his sister does that already a lot and he cries constantly about it. So I thought, let me ease up on him a little. Okay. She's like, you cry like a baby all the time. He's like, I am not a baby.
Yeah. So y'all haven't whooped him for pooping his pants?
Please. I have popped that child more than 8 times a day.
Yeah. You're just not popping him with the right thing.
Right.
Yeah. Have you tried? No, I'm kidding.
This is the TJ and Riggins Show. It's now easier than ever at the homepage, tjriggins.com. Click the deals button to get all our exclusive best deals anywhere from all of the TJ and Riggins Show partners. Add it to your phone's home screen today. New Radio Net presents the TJ and Riggins Show with TJ, Riggins, Lindsay, Tech D Rob.
Sets the tone for my day.
This is the TJ and Riggins Show.
I think it's a little late in the season for this news story to be coming out, but I saw it on CNN.com. So what do you expect? They're saying that skimpy bikinis are back or coming back in fashion or whatever. But I thought I mean, I don't know what they consider a skimpy bikini because young women now wear where you see almost their whole butt bikini. So I don't know what they mean by that. And I didn't read the article because again, it was on CNN.com and my computer won't. I've got it programmed not to stay on such as that.
I think that's why your computer's glitching.
Yeah. It's my Patriot blocker.
Yeah.
Only Patriot approved websites.
Yeah. The green-eyed patriot don't go to no CNN. But Lindsay, what type of swimsuit do you wear? Are you a one piece now?
I'm a one piece now. I can't say it without. I can wear them and they're kind of cute, but like I can't say it because I never thought I'd turn into my mom.
Yeah, well, is it because you just don't think you look good in a bikini, or because you're out there with kids and bending over? And I always see that where you got that mom at the neighborhood pool or at the beach or something that's wearing a skimpy string bikini with her kids out there, and every time she bends over, her butt's out and all of that stuff. It just doesn't seem like that's very practical.
It doesn't seem right. There are many things that I think about that don't seem like it fits your mom era, like huge, long extensions. Like that's something I gave up because it doesn't fit the era I'm in,
Mm-hmm.
So the skimpy bikini for sure. You're right on that. Just looks weird.
And I see it every time I go to the beach. There is a mom in a skimpy bikini with a son or sons who are middle school type age, and then they have friends with them at the beach.
So weird, right?
Yeah.
Because they're like, your mom is so hot.
I know. When I was in middle school, if my friend would have had a hot mom running around in a tiny bikini, I would have freaked out. It'd have been my best friend.
Like, you'd be inviting yourself over like every day.
I'd be begging him, please take me on vacation with you. You're my best friend. I don't know what I would do without you for a week.
Why don't y'all get a pool at your house? It just works.
We have a pool. Tell your mom to come over anytime. I'll bring you over anytime.
So weird. And you know how other countries think about it differently? When we were in Miami, I saw a whole family. It was like 3 kids, mom and dad. The dad was in a Speedo, a tiny Speedo. The mom was in a thong and no top because, in Miami, they do some crazy things. And I was thinking, this ain't right.
Yeah.
No. Wow. And Aiden has one friend that he's grown up with. And ever since the kid was old enough to notice girls, he's had a big thing for Jody. And now he just graduated college, and I'm sure he's the same way still.
Oh yeah.
We could walk up on the group of guys when they were little or in middle school or high school or whatever, and I'd say, "Hey, what are y'all doing?" Hey, and he would go, "Hi, Mrs. Beams."
Oh my God. I'm that. I hope I am that for Brooks's friends.
This is the TJ and Riggins Show.
The TJ and Jody's House podcast is sponsored by Sweet Dreams Furniture and Mattress. Family owned and operated, and we just love the entire team over there. They've got beautiful furniture and truly luxurious mattresses. Visit them in person or online at tjriggins.com/mattress.
So Eric Javits is about to sell out of this palm away visor I've been wearing all summer. And guess what? It's on sale right now. So do yourself a favor and go to tjriggins.com/deals. Code TJ for an extra 20% off. You're going to love this hat. It's a white and taupe chevron, or you can get the black and taupe colorway. You're going to love it. It's palm away visor, and it's going to protect your skin all summer, and you're going to look so chic. So go to tjriggins.com/deals. Code TJ for 20% off.
Hey, it's TJ. My wife Jody and I would never even think of buying or selling a house without using the Temple Team. We've used the Temple Team at Keller Williams Realty for years, and you should too. They are experts, and you are going to love them. Just go to tjriggins.com/Temple Team.
Pet hair will cause havoc on your washing machine and your clothes. Trust me, I know. My dog Riley is a pretty hairy boy. And I just found this product called the Pet Hair Dissolver, which uses an enzymatic formula to dissolve the pet hair that clogs up in your washing machine. It's easy. You just throw this little packet into your washing machine, top loader or front loader, doesn't matter. And then you run a hot water cycle and then boom, the pet hair is gone. I put up the link on our deals page at tjriggins.com/deals. It's just a lifesaver for pet owners. tjriggins.com/deals.
Now, back to the TJ and Riggins Show.
Listen everywhere.
Thank you for being part of the new radio explosion.
I have been waiting to talk about this. I'm excited to tell you about this. If you missed it, TJ and Jody's House, the podcast, was new on Monday, as it is every Monday. You can check it out on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, tjriggins.com, or on YouTube. And TJ opened the show. Lindsay, I don't know if you saw this. TJ opened the show by floating the idea that he would eventually leave the podcast, TJ and Jody's House, and you would replace him.
Okay.
And I know he's talked about that kind of casually before, but he basically said, "I'm opening up to you, the radio family, to decide. Would you mind if I leave and Lindsay takes my spot?"
Okay.
And TJ, I don't know if you saw, but we got plenty of responses to your question.
No, I just I got a couple of DMs from people who said they want both.
That seems to be the consensus.
Well, I feel like y'all are just trying to be nice because I know what the majority of people said. They want TJ to stay, which I totally get.
There are plenty of people that want TJ to stay on that show, but there are as many people that would like, as TJ mentioned, would like to see you do your own podcast with Jody, Lindsay.
And that's Jody doing 2, and TJ still doing his and burning the candle at both ends with 3 jobs.
Yeah, I don't know what problem this solves, but
Yeah.
this is what people are saying. Cynthia said, "I love TJ and Jody's House, love seeing y'all together, but I know you have a lot going on too. Hope y'all can work in TJ and Jody's house when you can. I love y'all's banter back and forth, have me laughing. TJ's joking all the time, but Jody does get her snaps in. LOL. Kathy said, "I look forward to the show every week and watch it while I'm at the gym. I'm sad when there isn't a new show. Please don't stop." And then love TJ and Jody's house, but I also love Lindsay and Jody. I don't know what to do. So again, I don't know that this fixes anything. If TJ's just going to continue to do the show and Jody has to do her own podcast with Lindsay, I don't know that gets to the root of the problem.
Well, one of the reasons why I don't want to keep doing TJ and Jody's House is because I don't really want people knowing that I like her. And it kind of comes across in that podcast that I do actually like her.
Yeah, it's tricky.
And that I don't find her to be icky.
Yeah.
How do you think she comes across in that podcast? Does it come across that she likes you or she doesn't like you?
I think it comes across that she likes me.
Yeah.
She doesn't love me, but she likes me.
Yeah.
Not
That's a
in
friendship.
love with me.
Sure.
But I mean, she might give me a pint of blood if I needed it.
Yeah.
You know.
I hope so.
She's the first person, when you start downing on yourself, she's the first person to tell you to stop, and that's not true and all that stuff. Some people, if she didn't like you, she'd go, "Yeah, you know what? You're right. You are a piece of crap," or whatever you're saying.
No, because then if she agrees to what I'm saying about myself, then it would make her look bad, like she's with a loser,
Oh, I didn't think about it like
Yeah,
that.
she doesn't want people thinking that she's with a loser, the way I describe myself.
It
She
makes her
didn't
look
marry a loser.
Right. That's the thing. Yeah,
She didn't marry a loser. She's just with a loser now.
exactly.
Exactly.
A loser who has lost it.
More TJ and Riggins coming up. Prime Plus members get extra funny commercial-free versions of all the shows and more. Sign up at tjriggins.com. Thank you for joining us. This is TJ and Riggins.
The perfect start to the day.
New Radio Net presents the TJ and Riggins Show.
Just the best.
Thank you for being part of the new radio explosion.
Hello. Riggins, you say you did something. Is it something that I would be proud of the fact that you're doing it, or is it just something that is that you consider to be really Southern?
I think it's just really Southern, and I'm sure everybody else that in our area has done this once before. But my neighbor went and he buys like unused storage sheds, or like old U-Hauls that people haven't paid for, and they just like repo them or something. I don't really know. And he goes in and it's like Storage Wars, and he goes and collects all these boxes and stuff, and he goes to the flea market to sell the stuff. So he pulls his trailer around yesterday, and it's loaded up with boxes and big containers and stuff. And he comes and knocks on my door, and he's like, "Hey, bud, what are you doing?" I was like, "Nothing, man. I'm just doing some emails and stuff." He goes, "Hey, before I head to the flea, if you want to come through here and pick through this stuff, see if there's anything you want, feel free." And I was like, okay, that sounds awesome. Like, I'm panicking now. One of my worst fears in life is bed bugs.
Yeah.
And as I'm like walking out there, I'm like, I guarantee this, it's infested with bed bugs. I know it. But sure enough, I'm like poking around. I'm like, oh yeah, this is cool. This is good. I mean, I'm not a person who collects things or likes a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
So just picking through other people's garbage.
Yeah, you've always said that people who do that, you can't imagine going and looking through and buying people's garbage.
I can't imagine. Even estate sales seem kind of like icky to me. I don't know why. And it just feels weird. And picking through somebody's stuff in the middle of the street when it's sitting on a trailer is just an experience I'd never had before. So yeah, I got to do that yesterday. I didn't take anything though.
That's what I was going to say. Did you get anything?
He had dang Barbies. He had a dang humidifier.
Ooh.
See?
Yeah.
Good, nice
Clean that right up.
A repoed humidifier.
Yeah. So does he resell the stuff, or he resells stuff, but he also keeps some stuff?
I guess. I don't know. I know he goes to the flea market to resell some of this stuff, but he had like a whole refrigerator. I was like, now what do you do with that? He goes, well, I'll find somebody to buy it. Well, okay. It's just a foreign idea to me. I never thought about doing something like that.
He's a junk man without the yard.
Yeah. Exactly.
He's a junk man on wheels.
Right. A mobile junk man. But Breeze Cat that used to work for us, he was big into those, they call them storage lockers. He would go to those storage locker auctions and then resell the stuff like that.
Sure.
That's strange.
Yeah.
But,
I've never done it. Yeah.
But if you've ever seen that show Storage Wars, they do. I mean, they're going through some stuff that's just been stuffed back in those storage facilities, and and
I
they
like
some treasures, but sometimes it's just junk, just trash.
And I like to watch what they get. I just don't want to be them, you know?
Like
and
all of that stuff.
And there seems to be the attitude like they're going to find their big treasure in the next one that they get.
Mm-hmm.
My neighbor even said, he goes, and I gave away a Barbie doll, and I'm praying that wasn't my retirement I watched go out the window for free.
Well, yeah, they can come across some antique stuff. It's worth them, but
I guess
retirement on a Barbie,
Nah.
a man can dream.
Yeah.
More TJ and Riggins coming up.
The TJ and Riggins show stream is made possible thanks to R. Gregory Jewelers. This family-owned and operated jewelry store has been open since 1981, and they speak diamond, engagement rings, anniversary presents, and so much more. Visit them in person in Statesville, NC, or online at tjriggins.com/diamond. I feel like I don't even really need to talk about Love Indus anymore, because you just look at my face and you can see amazing before and after results. If you've known me long enough, you can tell. This is incredible. I've been using Love Indus. It's my new favorite skincare line, and my face is glowing. My dark spots are gone. I'm telling you, this stuff works miracles. And let me tell you, it was a true miracle because I had a lot of sun damage. So go to tjriggins.com/deals, code TJ for 21% off. You're going to love this skincare line. I've gotten so many DMs from busy people, that tell me Mandu Fitness has changed the way they look at fitness. Mandu Fitness is an electro-muscle stimulation workout, and it only takes 15 minutes of your day, and it feels like you've worked out for hours in the gym. Not only does it feel like it, it looks like it. My body's toner, leaner, tighter. For 15 minutes a day, what do you have to lose? Go to tjriggins.com/fitness and get your first Mandu Fitness appointment for absolutely free. What do you have to lose for 15 minutes? You're going to tone up. You're going to look great this summer. Mandu Fitness.
Book your stay at the Hyatt-centric Charlotte South Park. Beautiful hotel with fun events like Wine Down Wednesday, good music, awesome drinks, and an opportunity to make some lifelong friends. You're going to love it. It's the Hyatt-centric Charlotte South Park. Book your stay at tjriggins.com/Hyatt.
What is new radio? New radio is
Streaming everywhere.
listen to the show starting each weekday morning at 7 Eastern, 6 Central. This is the TJ and Riggins Show.
Hey, go get signed up for TJ Riggins Prime and Prime Plus. You get extras on there, commercial-free versions of our show, so you can just zip right through it. Zip, zip. Zippity doo dah, zippity yay. My oh my. What a wonderful day. And if you're so inclined and you're not scared to wear it, there you can still get, we just restocked on the America's Coolest Conservative t-shirts that go with my other show that I do. No triggering, I'm just saying, if you like
I love mine.
thing, then get one.
I wear mine all the time.
You ain't scared.
Yeah, I'm not scared. Till my dad stole it, and then, I mean, he's tight on him. He needs to just get one.
Yeah. So Jody and I tried out a new church Sunday.
Oh.
Yeah, and it was a little bit strange. The preacher was more, I don't know how you would say, blunt about things and calling people out. You know, some of these fire and brimstone preachers will call you out for doing too much sinning and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So as visitors, you can imagine how taken aback we were when he said this.
If you just farted, I want you to get the hell out the sanctuary.
What?
I was like, get your purse, Jody. We're leaving.
What in the world?
Get out of the sanctuary.
Like,
Whoa.
I know we're laughing, but that really did happen.
Yeah, that was a
Somewhere.
video Riggins found from the internets.
What?
Somebody,
Was he trying to make a joke?
it didn't look like it. He looked
I don't think so.
me. And it was a big church, so it must have been really bad.
It must have been terrible.
He was up there on the stage. It had to have been somebody in the choir or something, right?
Had to have been.
Yeah.
I love when he cracks the joke or cracks the line, and then that organ player goes, like, uh-oh, things got serious in here.
Oh my God. That
That's
is
funny.
wild.
You're not going to get that at any of those non-denominational churches.
Right.
Yes, sir.
Mm-mm.
Yes, sir. That's a house of God.
Yeah. They barely even say the word the devil. On those, they call him the enemy.
Yeah. He's speaking the truth.
Yeah.
Man.
Get out the sanctuary.
Love it.
I would just get up and leave just because that's a sign like, well, we need to get out of this church if he's
Well,
going to say stuff
that's
like
a good
that.
trick by a preacher, though, if he doesn't want anybody leaving early.
That's true.
Good point.
'Cause,
Good point.
yeah, you get up to leave, you go, oh, it must have been them.
Yeah.
He should have done with that other pastor. He was like, ushers, lock the doors. Somebody
the other
farted
way.
in the sanctuary.
Ushers, open the doors and the
Yeah.
windows.
I'd be like, it was my kids. We got to go. It was my kids.
Wow.
And you know that was some too much beer side effects for the next morning is what happened there. You know, they still walk around with that.
TJ, Riggins, and Lindsay want to thank you for listening. Let's go! This is the TJ and Riggins Show. Introducing the new Media Center on the TJRiggins.com home screen. The easiest way ever to hear the new TJ and Riggins shows, archives, podcasts, watch the show, and more. Add it to your phone's home screen today. New Radio Net presents the TJ and Riggins Show. With TJ, Riggins, Lindsay, Tech D Rob. Now, back to the TJ and Riggins Show. Thank you for being part of the new radio explosion.
Okay, my name is TJ, and one of my mottos in life by which I live is I don't watch no closed captioning.
Yeah.
I don't like foreign language shows or movies. I will not watch them. We're America. We run the world. And if you can't do an English version of your show, then I don't have any business watching it. It's not good enough for me.
Agreed.
The green-eyed patriot. Now, I did find a foreign show that I enjoy.
What?
But they're not trying to put it over here. They're leaving it in Germany where it belongs. It just happened to hit the internets when I saw it. And they're not subtitling it either. They're all just running around there yelling German, Gesundheit, and so forth.
What?
Yeah. But here's the game. It's a game show, and here's the game. These older women are going against each other, and they're pushing shopping carts into the rack at distances. Like who can go the farthest back and get it, where you just one shove and the shopping cart goes in the shopping cart rack like it's in the parking lot.
I actually love that.
I know.
I love that.
And I don't know what they're saying, but they're talking trash to each other. Because, but then again, most things in German sound mean.
Yes, they do.
It's just a mean sounding language.
Yeah.
You said it's all women?
The ones that I saw were older women, yeah.
Okay. Because what's funny about this is I think I would win this show because sometimes in a parking lot, like you get the baby strapped in, you get the, groceries in, and then you try to push it as close to the car so you don't leave the car, but you try to push it across the thing, and every time mine gets in because I've perfected it.
Yeah, and I'm sure that's where the idea came from.
Yeah.
Pushing it across the parking lot so you don't have to walk those extra steps over there.
Yep.
Do you look out for car? I mean, are you not afraid of like hitting a car that's crossing in the path of the cart?
So I don't know how far these women are going. I need to look, but I don't go the whole distance. I go like half the way and then the rest of the way.
Okay.
Well, this is an indoor competition. So they're on the floor inside of a building.
Okay.
Which would probably make it easier than trying to line it up and roll it straight on blacktop.
Right.
It's not perfectly smooth.
Yeah.
Yes.
But it's just like, okay, I'm going to make, and they judge by if you go directly in and you don't touch the sides of the rack, then you get more points than if it goes in, but it bumps the rack a little bit. That's
hilarious. I have to watch this.
Yeah.
You have
It's
to
really
tell me
cool.
how to watch this. Gesundheit, or I don't know what the words are. What does that mean?
Yeah, Gesundheit.
It
What does that
means
mean?
good health.
Oh,
Like when you sneeze, it means good health.
they're probably saying some cuss words, but
Oh,
that would
yeah.
be even more funny.
Because they don't have a FCC in Germany.
Oh, perfect.
That's why I didn't bring a clip of it. I don't know what they're saying. They could be cussing in German. I wouldn't know.
Yeah. That's hilarious.
Yeah.
Maybe we should start that game show over here.
Yeah. Copyright, whatever the company's called now.
Yeah.
TJR LLP.
Yeah.
Okay. I think that wrapped it up legally for us.
Thank you for joining us.
I love it.
This is TJ and Riggins.
Extra Funny is sponsored by Love Indus. Love Indus is my favorite new skincare line that truly makes a difference in your skin. I know it has for me. The founder, Serby Grover, learned that the breakthrough offerings are developed by reimagining the possibilities. Save 21% on your Love Indus order at tjriggins.com/deals.
The mocha polka dot dress you've seen Jody wearing comes from our new friends at Katie Waltman. And they're giving us 20% off when you use code TJ at checkout at katiewaltman.com or already added in the link at the deals page at tjriggins.com.
R. Gregory Jewelers. I can't say enough good things about them. They are my favorite people in the world. It's a family-run business. It's a jewelry store. They know everything about jewelry. Diamonds, birthstones, engagement rings, watches, you name it, they know about it. They have the knowledge and the best prices. And that's the best thing about them, is that they're honest people. So check out R. Gregory Jewelers in downtown Statesville. Go to tjriggins.com/diamond. R. Gregory Jewelers, we speak diamond.
Our charitable efforts are possible thanks to great businesses like Bradham Comfort Services. They're celebrating their 50th anniversary this year, serving Charlotte and surrounding areas with AC repair, installation, and electrical services. It's service you can trust. Learn more at bradhamcomfort.com.
The most important stories in the world. This is Now Trending on the TJ and Riggins Show.
So there's already another tropical storm in the wake of Hurricane Aaron. They're keeping an eye on it. They said it could be really dangerous. So, this is just sort of the story of hurricane season.
Mm-hmm.
And I was actually looking at how Louisiana is like rebuilding its coastline. I didn't realize that was even possible, but I saw this really interesting article about how states have to deal with the erosion of the shore and things like that. I didn't realize you could restore a coastline in that way, but Louisiana, your people are working hard on it, TJ.
Well, and I think that through the years that they had the funding to do it, but they didn't. The funding went to other places, like politicians' pockets and things like that.
Okay.
I know that that's what happened when the reason New Orleans flooded during Hurricane Katrina is because they didn't spend what they were supposed to spend on updating the levee, and then the levee bust, and then that's what happened. So
and they took the money.
Yeah, something happened to they were allotted the money to be doing all of that, and then they didn't do it.
Yikes!
Oh,
Louisiana politics is the crookedest of all, except for maybe Chicago.
Yeah. So definitely praying for everybody that's been affected by Hurricane Aaron, and just stay safe this hurricane season if you can. There's a guy that's gone viral. He has a beef with Amazon. So he is documenting how he is taking revenge on Amazon on his own TikTok. What he has been doing for the last 6 months is purchasing 100-pound anvils from Amazon and then just constantly returning them. So he really thinks he's sticking it to Amazon, but a lot of people are pointing out, no, you're just hurting the people that don't get paid a lot, that have to lug those anvils up to your house. They're 100 pounds a piece. And the smaller shippers that, just have to eat the cost of a lot of this stuff.
Yeah. But he probably looks at it like they're all tied in together. Doesn't matter. They screwed me over.
Yeah. And I'm still not sure what his actual beef is with Amazon, rather. But yeah, this is how he's taking it out on them. So he has gone viral. And I just think that's not nice.
A certain amount of self-centeredness with that. Like, they're not out to get you.
Right. And don't ruin it for everyone else. Amazon has great returns policies. Don't ruin that.
Yep. Exactly.
I'm gonna beat him up. Where is he? I'm beating him up.
I like that. That's my solution. I'm just going to beat him up. Yes. Now we're talking real world stuff here.
Although it would be pretty cool to have an anvil.
What do you do with it? What are you going to do with it?
And you just go, hey, there's my anvil right there.
Yeah.
I know you. That's the Coyote model from, the Roadrunner cartoons.
Yeah.
DJ's a big cartoon fan, big Roadrunner fan. And then gold
horseshoeing, some blacksmithing is what I would do in the garage out there.
That's a good idea.
Mm-hmm.
I love that. And then
that for you.
Goldfish is getting into the fall spirit with their new collaboration with Dunkin' Donuts. So now you'll be able to go to the store and get pumpkin spice Dunkin' Goldfish. So they are made of like a graham cracker and just ushering in fall with the new sweet treat that you can enjoy. Well, the ladies can enjoy anyway.
Yeah.
So
I would try that.
Yeah, those sound pretty good, right? Today is a very special holiday. It's a national holiday, and I cannot wait to share it with you. And it's coming up next.
This is the TJ and Riggins Show.
TJ Riggins TV is sponsored by Cozy Earth. Watch the entire show every day at tjriggins.com and get 41% off your Cozy Earth order at tjriggins.com/deals when you use the promo code TJ at checkout. Sheets, towels, men's and women's clothing, and a lot more. tjriggins.com/deals.
Thank you for being part of the new radio explosion.
Baby, let's go.
Now, back to the TJ and Riggins Show.
So today is a very special national holiday. We will get to that in just a second. But first, on Friday night, if you go over to tjriggins.com/YMCA, you can get tickets for Ladies Night Out, Makers Market and Fashion Show, hosted by the Gaston County Family YMCA. And it's awesome. It's benefiting Live Strong at the Y. And it's being hosted by Molly Grantham, a local news personality. She's now an author and a very accomplished person.
She's all over
awesome. She is all over the place. And they've got local vendors and wine and snacks and things like that. It's just going to be a great night out. If all benefiting Live Strong at the Y. So if you want tickets, get them at tjriggins.com/YMCA. It's going to be a really great night this Friday. Today's National Radio Day. And I thought it might be a fun opportunity to share some of my favorite radio stories. I haven't spent as much time in radio as TJ, but I have my own stories, and I know TJ has a ton. So TJ, if you have one that you want to jump in with, I would love to hear it. My favorite radio story of all time was when we went down to Walt Disney World as part of the Ace and TJ charity called Grin Kids. Took a plane full of kids, terminally ill, chronically disabled, and their entire families to Disney World. And one year when Lindsay was with us the first time, we all went out to Epcot and we drank around the world and went to all those fun bars and stuff. And that night was the night that Ace got into the fight with the Disney security guard, who was maybe 82, between 82 and 85. And what had happened was we were at this bar and they shut it down at 10 p.m. or whatever it was. And we were leaving. And the security guard said, "You can go just right this way if you want to leave." And Ace was very offended by this older man and said that the security guard had disrespected Lindsay. And do I have that right? Am I remembering
something
that
like
right,
that?
Lindsay?
I was just floored.
He was rude to Lindsay.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was like, wait, what?
Yeah. So we're leaving the bar and Ace is yelling at this, elderly man and not easily calmed down at that point. It was tough to get him off that ledge for a little bit, but eventually he did cool off. And but he maintained that security guard was being very rude to Lindsay.
Also says it wasn't the old dude that I was yelling at. It was that other guy. He's the one that was rude.
Yeah.
Old guy just stepped in the middle of it.
That's what he said. That's right.
Yeah, right.
And I think it's because the old guy was the chief.
Yeah.
He was in charge of all of it. And he was really calm. He was like, "Okay, y'all guys, we just need to move along. I get. Hey, we're all good here." And it's trying to move everybody along.
Who closes at 10 p.m.? Who closes at 10 p.m.? Disney World?
Yeah.
I guess the bars in Disney World do. And he was, he was very fired up about that. But that is certainly one of those memories that I will cherish forever because it was just a perfect encapsulation of who Ace was. So fiery tempered, but able to laugh at the incident for years after.
And I still say he was rude, and I don't regret it.
I don't regret it.
He was rude to Lindsay.
That's also true. He would still be mad.
Remember him being rude to her? He was. I heard him.
All right, let's go.
This is the TJ and Riggins Show.
TJ Riggins TV is sponsored by Cozy Earth. Watch the entire show every day at tjriggins.com and get 41% off your Cozy Earth order at tjriggins.com/deals when you use the promo code TJ at checkout. Sheets, towels, men's and women's clothing, and a lot more. tjriggins.com/deals.
Have you seen these awesome glasses TJ's daughter Lainey found? They're called Aquila, and they're 10% off when you use code TJ at checkout at aquila.la and the deals page. at tjriggins.com.
I just recently found the coolest gift on Distill Union. You need to check these out. They're mag-lock sunglasses. I got them for my husband. When he puts his sunglasses on his shirt, like when he's golfing, they always fall off, or if he's on the boat. These mag-lock sunglasses lock to stay in place wherever you put them. They're so awesome. Go to tjriggins.com/deals, code TJ for 20% off.
Our charitable efforts are possible thanks to great businesses like the Johnson Group. They've been providing janitorial services to some of North and South Carolina's most prestigious properties since 1991. They are some of the very best in Charlotte. Learn more at tjriggins.com/clean.
The perfect start to the day.
New Radio Net presents the TJ and Riggins Show.
Just the best.
Thank you for being part of the new radio explosion.
So, Lindsay, I know you have a friend, if I remember correctly, from when you and your friend were single and being crazy 20-somethings, that she was kind of crazy when it came to her boyfriend, and would do crazy things if she thought he was cheating and stuff like that. Almost like a Spider-Man kind of, I'll just jump into everything and nothing, like a superhero. I'll go to the ends of the earth to find you cheating, catch you in the act, that kind of thing. Well, there's a 31-year-old woman in Lexington, Kentucky, and she's facing some charges because she and her boyfriend got in a fight. It doesn't say that he cheated, but they just got into an argument, and then she went all Carrie Underwood before he cheats on his car, destroyed it, even totaled it. Her name is Stephanie Carlquist, and they got in some sort of fight earlier this month. She slashed one of his tires, but the real damage came later in the month after a second fight. And the guy said that she smashed his windshield, cracked his rearview mirror, destroyed his radio, filled his vents with glitter, and poured salt in the engine. So his car had to be towed, and his insurance totaled it after a mechanic gave him the estimate and said it would be $12,500 to fix it.
What?
And for some reason, Stephanie was there when the tow truck driver showed up and told him that she was the one who did it. And then she also confessed in texts to her boyfriend later on and claimed she did it because she's stressed out and pregnant. And it's not clear if he's the father or not. And then she admitted to police that she broke the windshield and put glitter in the vents, but tried to claim that some of the other damages were because of her ex and that he was overdue for an oil change.
I swear, it's just an oil change.
Yeah. They charged her last Thursday with felony criminal mischief. And she didn't seem to be very upset about it because in her mugshot, she is smiling like crazy. Now, if you are asking yourself, why would he still be her boyfriend after she slashed his tire? After that incident, he should have said, you know what? We're done. You're too crazy. I can't deal with you. Good luck. Nice knowing you. But if you look at her mugshot, you'll see why he would stay with her, even though she is very crazy, because some guys are just weak when it comes to this. Throw it up there, Riggins, for the TV people to see.
Okay.
Please. To a lot of guys, this trumps crazy. Because she's good looking, and like I said, she's smiling like a lunatic in this mugshot. And he's probably like, I know she's crazy, but she's so hot. I love her.
Yeah.
And that's why he stays with her until she destroys his vehicle.
He's a sucker.
Yeah, I can't stand a weak man.
Yeah.
Men who are weak to that.
Yeah.
She didn't destroy his car. She cost $12,000. So I don't know. She is really hot.
Well, depending on how much his car is, I mean, she might have destroyed it,
Yeah, well, it wasn't worth fixing it according to the insurance. So.
Well, yeah.
Mm-hmm. But they'll stay together.
This is the TJ and Riggins Show. Prime Plus members get extra funny, commercial-free versions of all the shows and more. Sign up at TJRiggins.com. Thank you for joining us. This is TJ and Riggins. New Radio Net presents the TJ and Riggins Show with TJ, Riggins, Lindsay, Tech D, Rob.
Sets the tone for my day.
This is the TJ and Riggins Show.
It's been so long since I've been on a first date with someone. I don't know whether any of this still would apply, or I'd be able to give a good opinion on it or not. I think so, though. I mean, once you've been through dating, you always remember how it was, I would think. Yeah. They've asked people what the most stressful conversations to have with a date are. And Lindsay, from a woman perspective, let's see if any of these relate to you as well when you were dating. Number one, most stressful conversation is relationship history.
Yeah, I don't ever have a problem with it, but I could see if one person had a lot of ex-girlfriends and one person didn't have a lot of,
Yeah. Or, they always say that you don't want a guy who is constantly talking crap about his ex,
Yes.
because you may be the ex someday and he's talking like that about you.
Mm-hmm.
True.
Number two most stressful conversation on a date is the sex. I could see that. It's like you pick them up for the first date, or they meet you at the restaurant and you pull the chair out for her and then push it up, and then you sit down and go, "Hey, when we gonna do it?"
Yeah, I mean, what is
stressful?
Yeah, I don't think it's never been talked about on a first date for me. I don't know.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Number three is finances.
On a first date, okay, people are doing too much.
Yeah. But I mean, people are waiting until they're so old to get married now. I guess they feel like they don't have time to waste. We just got to get moving on it if I want to be married,
Yeah, that's true. I was like, Kyle, how much money you make?
This was religious beliefs. I think as an adult, if you're on a date with somebody, you should know their religious beliefs probably before you even go out with them.
Well, I'm going to be honest. On a first date, that's why I ended up leaving, like right after dinner. And I was like, this isn't going to work because we had different religious beliefs.
Oh, really?
Yes. I'll never forget it.
Was he a devil worshiper?
Yeah, I mean.
Correct. Yes. Yes. I mean, I don't want to say devil word, but I mean, did not believe in God. Like, and who wasn't going to get talked into it. Like, he wasn't going to, I wasn't going to say it.
It's good that you just cut it off right there. But I mean, yeah, I would, if I were back when I was dating, and if I were dating now, I would know their religious beliefs before I even agreed to go out with them.
Right.
I mean, I don't want to be sitting at a table with some atheist when Jesus walks in,
Am I right? Yes. Yeah. Right.
When old Jesus comes back, I ain't going to be sitting there with a non-believer. I can guarantee you that.
That's true. I was holding a very dirty martini at the time, so I didn't want him to walk in at that moment, but.
Number five is marriage, is the most stressful topic on a date, and kids. Especially if you brought your kids with you on the date, I would think.
Yeah. Yeah.
Just show up with your kids and the other person didn't even know you had kids.
Yeah. Sorry, we're potty training. I got to go to the bathroom a lot. I'm so sorry.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Sorry about that. Yeah. Here, sit here with Uncle Dave.
More TJ and Riggins coming up.
The TJ and Riggins Show is sponsored by the Temple Team. Buying or selling a home is a life-changing process, and the real estate professionals at the Temple Team, they understand that. They're dedicated to providing exceptional, personalized service for all of their clients. Learn more at tjriggins.com/Temple Team. Every year, it never fails. When summer's almost over, I'm getting that fall itch, the Halloween itch, and I want to redecorate my house from all these bright colors to fall colors. Do you know where I go? Lily and Grace in Langtree. They have everything you can think of. Pillows, rugs. You can make your own rugs. You can make your own pillows. You can design anything you want, and they can even come to your house and help you figure out what you need and what you don't need. Go to Lily and Grace at Langtree or go to tjriggins.com/LG.
Everybody's complaining about the heat. Hey, it's TJ, and if you want to stay cool while you sleep, you need some sheets from Cozy Earth. I'm talking about extremely high-quality sheets that are so soft and are going to help you stay cool while you sleep. I love mine. And just like everything else at Cozy Earth, you get 41% off when you tell them that you know me. Just go to tjriggins.com/deals and use the code TJ to get that big 41% discount. tjriggins.com/deals. Be the hero of every cookout you go to this summer by getting some of the delicious meats they have at Big Fork. Everything from the bacon sausage to the bacon hot dogs, meat sticks, and everything else. Get 20% off when you go to tjriggins.com/deals, promo code TJ.
The most important stories in the world. This is Now Trending on the TJ and Riggins Show.
Oh, it's very exciting time. Very exciting time. Olive Garden's Never Ending Pasta Bowl is back this week, but this is just for early adopters. You have to be subscribed to whatever the Olive Garden loyalty club is, to get access to the Never Ending Pasta Bowl. But next week it'll be back for everybody. And this year they're introducing a new sauce. It's a spicy 3-meat marinara, I believe. So if this is your thing, I'm sure you're thrilled. Never ending pasta at Olive Garden. How
I'm more of a creamy sauce than a red sauce person.
Yeah. And would Rob like this deal?
Yeah,
I think so. I think he was.
But he doesn't like the red sauce either. He likes
Alfredo.
Because he's a loyalty
which
member.
Should make you. Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. So Olive Garden's Never Ending Pasta Bowl is back next week. The Girl Scouts are doing something kind of interesting. There's a new study out that say girls as young as 5 years old are reporting hearing negative comments about their bodies from other women. So the Girl Scouts are tackling this by introducing their own new line of merit badges celebrating positive body image and mental health.
Good.
So pretty shocking statistics, though. They say 30% of young girls between the ages of 5 and 11 report hearing negative comments about their body, not from men, but from other women. So they say it's oftentimes family members or even their mother.
Oh, family members or mother. Okay. Well, I mean,
yeah.
What counts as a negative comment on their bodies? Like, hey, stop eating that junk. No more Little Debbie's for you today.
Right.
Missy, that kind of thing.
It's such a sensitive time now, because when I was growing up, if my mom was like, we need to watch what we're eating, we're, whatever, to eat healthier or whatever. But now it's like, you really can't say anything because social media will come back and be like, that's body shaming and bullying. And, it's kind of ridiculous. But I am on board if it is happening in a really bad way that they need to tackle it.
Yeah, my daughter is 25 and
Absolutely.
I still limit her portions.
Yeah. You still got to watch what you eat, Lainey.
Yeah, so they're trying to make a positive impact in the lives of these young girls. So love to see a new line of merit badges coming through. That's fun. And then today is National Bacon Lovers Day. National Bacon Lovers Day. So I know, TJ, that's one of your favorite things ever, but you're not allowed to have bacon on your diet, are you?
No. Maybe once a week I can have a little bit. And I usually do that on one of mine and Jody's brunch dates.
Yes.
I'll have a couple slices of bacon.
Sure.
That's awesome.
The bacon isn't as bad as the toast.
Yeah.
you can't even have toast. I mean, it's a brutal situation you got going over there. But you look great. You look skinnier than ever. So love to see that for you. Absolutely. We're actually going to TJ's home state for a viral story that I don't know if you've seen yet, but it is shocking and you are going to love it. We'll get to it next.
More TJ and Riggins coming up. Subscribe to all the shows at tjriggins.com and never miss the latest episodes. Thank you for joining us. This is TJ and Riggins. TJ and Riggins. TJ and Riggins. TJ and Riggins. Now, back to the TJ and Riggins show.
Listen everywhere.
Thank you for being part of the new radio explosion.
TJ, when was the last time you were in Louisiana?
Last summer.
Okay. Is it everything you remembered? I mean, were you surprised to see any big changes in Louisiana, or is it, oh yeah, no, this is where I grew up. This is nothing has changed.
All the same. All the same. The town that Jody grew up in, though, where we met, does have a Cracker Barrel now.
Ooh.
Oh,
Out on the interstate. Yeah.
they got a Cracker Barrel. That would have been huge news when you were growing up, wouldn't it? It would have been the talk of the town.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I heard somebody say,
big city.
I heard somebody say Cracker Barrel is just the Confederate Applebee's the other day, and I have not stopped thinking about that.
Yeah.
There's nothing Confederate about it.
Yeah, it's just sort of a meme thing. But yeah, that was probably a big deal in Louisiana. But I don't know did you see this story about the guy that was arrested when he abandoned his truck in the field?
Yeah, and stole a crane.
He stole a crane, like a construction crane, in the middle of the highway.
What?
Yeah, they say they found this guy's truck in the middle of a field, and they said he ran out into the middle of the highway and hijacked a crane at like 5 a.m. and ended up causing, I think they said 4 car accidents because of it, because the stuff was swinging around. But they charged him with like theft of a vehicle and I don't know, just a ton of stuff. But the guy's like in his 30s. I think he was 37.
Yeah.
I've never heard of someone like, I want to steal a crane. Like,
Well,
I guess, I mean, Louisiana, anything goes, but.
and Riggins, did you see his mugshot where he looked like, yeah, I did it? You know, he had that kind of look on his face.
That's kind of why I wanted to ask you about it, because like he was stealing the crane. Like, what goes through the mind of a Louisiana man when he decides to steal a crane? Is this the effects of drugs and alcohol, or is this just a Louisiana man like looking to have a party?
I would assume that he had been drinking at least, and he was just like, I bet you I can drive that crane. And that's where it came from.
Yeah. Or his buddies are like, truth or dare. He's like, dare.
It's like, if I do this, I'm going to be legendary. I'm just going to get in that thing. Or to prove that they leave the keys in them, you know. They do, man. No, they don't. Watch. I bet you they do. I'm going to go, and I guarantee you I can crank it up and drive it off.
It sounds innocent, you know?
Yeah.
But did you see the name of the correctional facility? It's named after the parish that it's in.
No.
I was seeing that this morning and thought it would be fun to try for y'all to try to pronounce it.
Oh.
Okay. What is
Lindsay? Write it down because I know you got it in there. CAL. CAS. IEU.
Oh. Caucasio.
It's not bad.
I'll say Caucaso.
Yeah, that's close. It's Calcasieu.
Calcasieu.
Calcasieu Correctional Center. Calcasieu Parish.
And he's an H in there.
Well, the guy did have his own vehicle, so it's not like he was just trying to get transportation to and from work. I think TJ's exactly right. This was just a guy looking to have a good time.
Yeah, I mean, he had something to prove.
He had something to prove.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Which will get you in trouble a lot of times.
Good point.
More TJ and Riggins coming up.
The TJ and Riggins Show stream is sponsored by R. Gregory Jewelers in Statesville, North Carolina. They're family owned and operated, and they speak diamond. Engagement rings, custom jewelry, exquisite timepieces. Discover something spectacular at tjriggins.com/diamond.
Everybody's complaining about the heat. Hey, it's TJ, and if you want to stay cool while you sleep, you need some sheets from Cozy Earth. I'm talking about extremely high-quality sheets that are so soft and are going to help you stay cool while you sleep. I love mine. And just like everything else at Cozy Earth, you get 41% off when you tell them that you know me. Just go to tjriggins.com/deals and use the code TJ to get that big 41% discount. tjriggins.com/deals.
I feel like I don't even really need to talk about Love Indus anymore because you just look at my face and you can see amazing before and after results. If you've known me long enough, you can tell. This is incredible. I've been using Love Indus. It's my new favorite skincare line, and my face is glowing. My dark spots are gone. I'm telling you, this stuff works miracles. And let me tell you, it was a true miracle because I had a lot of sun damage. So go to tjriggins.com/deals, code TJ for 21% off. You're going to love this skincare line.
Have you heard of the anti-grav ones from Stand Plus Shoes? It's their best seller. They're designed for anybody who spends their workday on their feet. Save 15% on your Stand Plus order at tjriggins.com/deals using promo code TJ at checkout.
What is new radio? New radio is
Streaming everywhere.
listen to the show starting each weekday morning at 7 Eastern, 6 Central. This is the TJ and Riggins Show.
All right, I know the majority of our audience is just so curious about what they are to expect the next time they go to see the Insane Clown Posse.
Yep.
Insane Clown Posse fans are called juggalos, right? And there is a woman juggalo that has made a video giving a tip to people who are new to the juggalo world. And I think this is very nice of her. And I would suspect that the other juggalos are going to turn on her because, you know, they can be just vicious. But she is giving a tip for something you should not do when you are at an Insane Clown Posse show and at a juggalo event. Listen.
Juggalo 101. Never pick up any money that you find on the ground, such as, because what juggalos like to do is a thing called a poop dollar, and they will wipe their with a dollar bill and then throw it on the ground and then watch you pick that dollar up and get on your hands and yell poop dollar at you. So don't do it.
Oh my God.
So you see this, and and they're so messed up when it comes to this kind of stuff. They're going to be upset with that girl.
Yeah, she's ruining their fun.
Uh-huh.
Fun. It's the spread of E. coli. What are you guys doing?
Are you not familiar with juggalo behavior?
No.
Well, you need to do some juggling today. Do a deep dive on juggalos and the Insane Clown Posse.
It sounds like behavior of my 3-year-old trying to potty train. Like this, and these are grown adults.
Yeah, and they stand off in the distance. They just wait. Poop dollar, poop dollar.
Now, for what is there a song that relates to? I'm confused.
I don't know. I think it's just their weird sense of humor.
Yeah.
Okay, that is terrifying.
And you know they're known to be a violent type as well. You know,
one of those. Okay.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Okay.
But before we run out of time in this segment, I just need to point out that woman juggalo, she kind of bad though.
She's not bad.
There's no way she's cute.
Oh, wipe off most of those tattoos and then put a little bit of more subtle makeup on her. Yeah.
Okay.
She'd be one of your friends, Lindsay.
Oh God.
TJ, Riggins, and Lindsay want to thank you for listening. Let's go! This is the TJ and Riggins Show.
Extra Funny is sponsored by Love Indus. Love Indus is my favorite new skincare line that truly makes a difference in your skin. I know it has for me. The founder, Serby Grover, learned that the breakthrough offerings are developed by reimagining the possibilities. Save 21% on your Love Indus order at tjriggins.com/deals.
New Radio Net presents the TJ and Riggins Show. with TJ Riggins, Lindsay, Tech D Rob. Now back to the TJ and Riggins show. Thank you for being part of the new radio explosion.
Okay, tonight is the night. 7 Eastern, 6 Central. On the Facebook, Lindsay Look.
Yes.
On Facebook Live.
And I have a special guest. He's cute. He's funny. He's young. He's single, ladies. It's Reagan. No, I'm kidding. It's not. But you're going to love it. If you've heard, I think I talked about who we're having, but I'm not going to say it now. You're just going to have to tune in.
Right. Yeah. And then I would like to, but I won't be able to because I'm, doing my night janitor's job at that same time. So
yeah, you can go back and watch it.
Yeah, I can
if you want.
Right, that's the key.
If you want, no,
you have so much time on your hands.
TJ did point out during his podcast earlier this week. He goes, "I have not gone back and watched a single one of these that Jody's been on, and I think she's been on there for 3 or 4 weeks now." He goes, "I haven't gone back and looked at a single one."
You know what? I'm not even offended because you're burning the candle at every end possible. There's not just 2 ends. There's like 80 ends.
Yeah.
So
plus, I hear her talking enough.
That is true.
Both of y'all, actually.
Yeah, I was gonna say no. Yeah, both of us. Ugh,
always yapping.
Yeah.
It's
accurate. So,
Riggins, I know you're not a member at the Costco.
Yeah,
but I can go get you one of these if you would like. They are offering a 60-pound bucket of honey.
60 pounds?
60-pound bucket of honey at Costco.
So how do you lift that? How do you take that?
It's a white bucket with a handle on it, like a big bucket of paint or something.
Because I'm going to tell you something crazy. That is almost as much as Delilah Ann Brooks weighs in one. Like, think about that.
Yeah. And who's going to eat that much honey? What are you doing? You got to be running some sort of a honey restaurant or something.
Yeah, absolutely. Or they're using it for some other purposes other than eating.
Yeah.
What would that be?
Perverted reasons.
Oh, no.
Yeah, just kind of, lounging in honey. I can see maybe, or yeah.
I do love a honey bath, but.
Yeah. Okay. Well, yeah, I need that.
Honey doesn't really spoil, but it does. It does whatever where it solidifies. So maybe they just use it as a spreadable after that.
Yeah.
TJ, Riggins, and Lindsay want to thank you for listening. Let's go! This is the TJ and Riggins Show.
The TJ and Jody's House podcast is sponsored by Sweet Dreams Furniture and Mattress. Family owned and operated, and we just love the entire team over there. They've got beautiful furniture and truly luxurious mattresses. Visit them in person or online at tjriggins.com/mattress. So Eric Javits is about to sell out of this palm away visor I've been wearing all summer. And guess what? It's on sale right now. So do yourself a favor and go to tjriggins.com/deals. Code TJ for an extra 20% off. You're going to love this hat. It's a white and taupe chevron, or you can get the black and taupe colorway. You're going to love it. It's palm away visor, and it's going to protect your skin all summer, and you're going to look so chic. So go to tjriggins.com/deals. Code TJ for 20% off.
Hey, it's TJ. My wife Jody and I would never even think of buying or selling a house without using the Temple Team. We've used the Temple Team at Keller Williams Realty for years, and you should too. They are experts, and you are going to love them. Just go to tjriggins.com/Temple Team.
Pet hair will cause havoc on your washing machine and your clothes. Trust me, I know. My dog Riley is a pretty hairy boy, and I just found this product called the Pet Hair Dissolver, which uses an enzymatic formula to dissolve the pet hair that clogs up in your washing machine. It's easy. You just throw this little packet into your washing machine, top loader or front loader, doesn't matter, and then you run a hot water cycle, and then boom, the pet hair is gone. I put up the link on our deals page at tjriggins.com/deals. It's just a lifesaver for pet owners. tjriggins.com/deals.
The most important stories in the world. This is Now Trending on the TJ and Riggins Show.
Has everybody seen this viral video of the Justin Bieber impersonator?
Yes.
He does look just like Justin Bieber. He was at this Las Vegas club, and everybody thought they were just getting like an impromptu Justin Bieber performance, but it turns out it was just an impersonator. But the guy looks just like him.
So a girl I know was front row, and she was filming him, and her caption said, "When you run up on a Justin Bieber concert in Vegas." And I thought it was real. The first time I saw it, I thought it was real.
No doubt about it. He looks just like him, and he's doing a Justin Bieber song, and I think he's got all the same tattoos.
Which is wild.
He's performing shirtless with sunglasses on, and his same haircut. And I don't know if those are fake tattoos, but if you're an adult and you get tattoos to match so you can go around as an impersonator, that's next level. That's not just putting on a wig and an outfit.
But I mean, if it's your career, if you make a career out of it, a lot of people have made, a pretty decent living out of imitating the king,
Right.
Elvis.
Do you think that's the most successful impersonator out there? Like an Elvis impersonator, like the most lucrative one to do?
I think so. I would also think Cher for drag queens is a big one.
Yes.
Okay.
That's a great one.
I didn't think about that, but you might be onto something, because now Elvis is, his fans are getting older. So who's going to be the Elvis that becomes like the, next great impersonator?
I never have seen a Dolly Parton impersonator.
Oh, really?
Oh, that's a good one too.
That looks just like her.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I mean, they used to have Dolly Parton lookalike contests and stuff like that were worldwide. People would come in from all over the world to compete in it.
Oh, really? And they were pretty good?
Some of them, yeah. But a lot of them were just ridiculous, over the top costumes,
Yeah.
There is a Scam Newton. Have y'all seen Scam Newton?
No.
Yeah, he goes around imitating Cam.
Does he call himself Scam Newton?
I think so, yeah.
That's amazing.
That's clever.
And then
I kind of like that.
I just saw yesterday that Scam and Cam met.
Does Cam think it's funny?
Who knows? Who knows? I can't listen to Cam Newton talk for more than a few seconds at a time, because he speaks in such a weird way.
Yeah.
It's so annoying hearing him. Just, I just want him to talk like a person. Just talk.
Yeah.
Yeah, I get it.
I'm trying to talk like a cartoon.
Yeah. He can't even type normal. Have you seen his typing, his captions?
No, thank God.
It's crazy. Turns out you may have an ugly house, but we're going to help you fix it. Coming up next.
All right, let's go.
This is the TJ and Riggins Show. Introducing the new Media Center on the TJRiggins.com home screen. Watch the TJ and Riggins Show with new Carolina-specific content, deals, and more. Available to check out every weekday. Add it to your phone's home screen today. Thank you for being part of the new radio explosion.
Baby, let's go.
Now, back to the TJ and Riggins Show.
So if you watch our show on YouTube, you can see my home studio, and a lot of people are like, "Oh, you have guitars in the background and stuff." Let me promise you, these were strategically placed here, because before I had these guitars in here, I didn't have anything on the walls. And in my house, I don't have anything on the walls anywhere. Yeah. I don't know what to do. It is still basically an empty house with seating where I usually sit, and that's it. I don't have art. I don't have anything. So I might need to head over to Lily and Grace. Maybe they can hook it up, find me something that looks good in my home studio. But at this point, it's not so great. But go ahead.
Well, it's not like you're going to have like family photos or photos of you or your dog or whatever. So they can definitely hook you up with some art. That's what you need, like some cool art.
That's what I need. That's what I say. I need cool art, and I don't know what that looks like.
Yeah, they got
a fancy chandelier in there.
Heck yeah.
I could do that, because the only art I know about is that painting of the dogs playing poker and smoking cigars, and I don't think that's going to work anymore.
Yeah.
But there is an influencer who's an interior decorator, and he said these are the 5 things that are killing the vibe in your house. His name is Nicholas Fairford, and he's very, shishi. And he said, I would never have a TV in my house because it kills the vibe. It's just an ugly black box, and I don't want it in my house to disturb the flow and the beauty. Guy doesn't have a TV.
Yeah,
What
he
does
said if
he
he
want?
wants to watch TV, he pulls out his laptop or his tablet and watches.
Ew.
I mean, it's so obnoxious.
It's
Ugh.
He al-
2025.
he also said a microwave. It's just this huge metal box that just takes up too much space. So he doesn't have a microwave. Okay.
Mhm.
Okay. I use my microwave every single day, multiple times a day.
Of course.
Yeah.
Overhead lighting, he says, also kills the vibe. He prefers lamps and floor lights.
Yeah. So
Um,
his house is dark like a hotel room.
Yeah. But
Ew.
the worst thing that you can do to kill the vibe in your house is to have unused candles sitting around that haven't been burned. They collect dust. They're cheesy looking. They're tacky. What he does recommend is lighting them every once in a while just to give the aura, the vibe that these have been lit and they are used,
Right. And that's an interior design thing from the 80s. That was style in the 80s.
Really?
When you get a candle, burn it for a little bit and then put it out
Oh.
on display.
Okay.
So he's not coming up with anything new.
Yeah. Get new
Okay.
material, dude.
So snotty. It's so obnoxious. But yeah, I guess that's what's killing the vibe in your house in 2025. Anyway.
All right, let's go.
This is the TJ and Riggins Show.
The TJ and Riggins show stream is made possible thanks to R. Gregory Jewelers. This family-owned and operated jewelry store has been open since 1981, and they speak diamond. Engagement rings, anniversary presents, and so much more. Visit them in person in Statesville, NC, or online at tjriggins.com/diamond. I feel like I don't even really need to talk about Love Indus anymore because you just look at my face and you can see amazing before and after results. If you've known me long enough, you can tell. This is incredible. I've been using Love Indus. It's my new favorite skincare line, and my face is glowing. My dark spots are gone. I'm telling you, this stuff works miracles. And let me tell you, it was a true miracle because I had a lot of sun damage. So go to tjriggins.com/deals, code TJ for 21% off. You're going to love this skincare line. I've gotten so many DMs from busy people, that tell me Mandu Fitness has changed the way they look at fitness. Mandu Fitness is an electromuscle stimulation workout, and it only takes 15 minutes of your day, and it feels like you've worked out for hours in the gym. Not only does it feel like it, it looks like it. My body's toner, leaner, tighter. For 15 minutes a day, what do you have to lose? Go to tjriggins.com/fitness and get your first Mandu Fitness appointment for absolutely free. What do you have to lose for 15 minutes? You're going to tone up. You're going to look great this summer. Mandu Fitness.
Book your stay at the Hyatt-centric Charlotte South Park. Beautiful hotel with fun events like Wine Down Wednesday, good music, awesome drinks, and an opportunity to make some lifelong friends. You're going to love it. It's the Hyatt-centric Charlotte South Park. Book your stay at tjriggins.com/Hyatt.